Welcome to the BuildBlock ICF Installer Training Series. Plumbing, electrical, and mechanical installation. In this video, we will discuss how to locate ICF attachment points even after they are covered, and we'll discuss how to create chases for mechanical, plumbing, and electrical installation. Finding attachment points. BuildBlock webs are outlined on the face of the foam surface of each block. The attachment points of each web are 1.5 inches wide by 15 inches tall. The full face of the web has a pull-out strength of 150 pounds plus. Each BuildBlock web also contains 2 patented high-density attachment points, which are indicated by the BB on the block. These special hardpoints have a pull-out strength of 450 pounds plus and are placed 4 inches from the top or bottom of the block and 8 inches apart vertically. This means that vertically there is a high-density attachment point every 8 inches when the wall is stacked and 6 inches horizontally. When looking for attachment points, beginning at an inside corner, measure out 3/4 of an inch. This will place you in the center of a web attachment point. From there, webs and attachment points are present every 6 inches center to center horizontally. Creating chases. Use a hot knife to cut foam and create a chase for electrical wire, plumbing, or other needs after the wall is poured. Tools like hot knives, routers, side grinders, or chainsaws with a guide attached to limit the depth of the cut may be used to easily cut a chase both horizontally and vertically. Using a chainsaw is fast, but does create a greater mess. When cutting chases, make them slightly smaller so the wire or conduit fits snugly. BuildBlock webs are 15 inches tall and centered vertically in the 16-inch tall blocks. When 2 blocks are placed together, there is 1 inch of foam that is created between each course of block to allow for chases and plumbing to run horizontally without hitting a web. Vertical runs can easily be made in the foam between webs. Electrical. The preferred code-compliant method is to install electrical wires or conduit into a snug chase in the EPS foam on the face of the wall. The foam is 2.5 inches deep on each side of the wall. Cut chases at least 2 to 2.5 inches deep so the wire or conduit fits snugly and is a minimum of 1 1/2 inches from the wall face. This will ensure that screws cannot hit any electrical wires when the sheetrock or other finishes are attached. When this is not possible, it is recommended to install a galvanized metal plate in front of the wire to prevent any damage. Lastly, securely spot glue the wire in place using spray foam adhesive. Special electrical boxes are available for ICF blocks that mount securely in the foam. Standard electrical boxes may also be mounted and anchored into the concrete wall itself by removing foam and using foam adhesive or Tapcon screws to secure the boxes completely in place. Boxes with a side flange may be attached to the BuildBlock web. It is recommended that electrical panels be mounted on the ICF wall and be furred out the depth of the panel. Typically, this is in a small area in a garage or mechanical room. If mounting directly to an ICF wall, a 15-minute thermal barrier must be installed. This can be accomplished by mounting on a 3/4 inch or greater plywood base attached to the ICF wall. As always, make sure to check local code requirements when planning your project. Plumbing. Plumbing is integrated into an ICF wall in much the same manner by creating snug chases in the foam and spot gluing using foam adhesive to secure pipes in place. Before cutting, mark the root of the pipe on the ICF wall. Pipes larger than 1 inch will impact a web when running horizontally. It is much easier to cut one web versus portions of 2 different webs. Keep in mind that it isn't possible to install pipes with an outside diameter exceeding 2.5 inches due to the thickness of the foam. For larger pipe runs, such as those for a water closet vent, ensure those are located on an inside framed cavity wall or fur out and frame a wall to provide the necessary depth. BuildBlock does not recommend running plumbing inside the concrete wall cavity unless absolutely necessary. Placing a pipe in the wall and pouring concrete around it reduces the structural integrity of the wall and increases the possibility of consolidation issues or voids. Additionally, if the pipe is placed inside the concrete and the pipe fails, it is inaccessible. If plumbing must be placed inside the wall cavity, extra vibration is required to ensure proper concrete consolidation around the pipe. For project-specific questions or concerns, consult local codes or engineer specifications. When planning your project, it is always wise to consult any trade that involves an ICF wall. This helps each trade prepare for their respective installation and eliminate problems or confusion after the wall is poured. Mechanical attachments. The exterior surface of the ICF must be covered with an approved finish or wall covering as specified by applicable codes or a current code compliance evaluation report. When a wall covering is mechanically attached to structural members, it must be attached to the wall flanges of embedded webs or cross ties with fasteners of sufficient length to penetrate through the flange a minimum of 1/4 inch. Screws placed into the BuildBlock hardpoint areas take longer screws by 1/2 inch and have additional fastening with draw and lateral strength. The fastener spacing must be designed to support the weight of the wall covering as well as resist negative wind pressures. The BuildBlock Code Compliance Research Report, CCRR-1003, available on BuildBlock.com, details code compliance and additional specifications and information. Thank you for watching this video in the BuildBlock ICF Installer Training Series. For more information and other videos in this series, please visit our website at BuildBlock.com/training or our YouTube channel at YouTube.com/BuildBlock.